Hi everybody, welcome back to Regina's World. You know what today is? Today is Storytime Monday. And today's Storytime is going to be about cheating. My boyfriend cheated on me. What happened? Give me the deets, girl. I'm finna spill it. So if you unfamiliar for who I am, I'm Regina, right here in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you want to hear about this story time, continue to watch this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel, because that's how we're building this channel, by your help out there. And thank you so much for my new subscribers and my old subscribers who's been A1 day one. Okay, so don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And follow me on my social media, Keyshawn Voorhees Robinson on Facebook, and Sleepless in LVNV on Instagram. Okay, enough of all the jibber jabber. Let's get into this video. All right, so this is the first time I ever got cheated on and actually found out, knew about it, and all that. So I'm gonna tell you everything about it, how it happened, how I found out, how old was I, the whole nine. Okay, so this is the first and only time that I've ever been cheated on. And it was actually heartbreaking. Like, it was heartbreaking, the timing of when I got cheated on. So before I even get into the story time, just a quick little rant, if you don't mind. What is the deal with men who likes to cheat on women during their pregnancy? I don't get it. I will never understand that. That is the one time in the world that you're supposed to worship the ground your girl is walking on, because she's bringing life into this world. She's going through a whole bunch of crap. Her body's changing. Her boobs is changing. She got hormones ranging out of control. Like, she's finna become a new mom, and all you guys can think of is yourself around this time. Oh, I'm not getting vagina, so let me go store up a whole nother relationship during this process, during this time, when I should be being there for my girl, rubbing her back, rubbing her feet, or whatever it is that she needs. Instead, you guys in your mind decides, I'm going to go out and find a new girl, start a whole new relationship with this girl. At the same time, my girlfriend, wife, fiance, whoever is pregnant. I don't get it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. So I was in my 20s. That's what I do know. I can't remember if I was like 21, 22, something like that. I was in my early 20s. And my baby father, I was pregnant with a third child, and he had a relationship throughout the whole pregnancy. The bad thing, because I was young and stupid, when I met him, he was, he had a thing for, night girls, if you know what I mean, prostitutes, hookers, porn, strippers, the whole nine. Our apartments, our condo that we lived in, or whatever you want to call that place, lived right next door to a strip club. And it never bothered, it never really crossed my mind that would be an issue, because I didn't choose the place. He moved us in that place. So it never really dawned on me that was going to be an issue. Like, who's going to be in a strip club that often? But yet again, I was young and stupid. I should have known who my baby father was, and knew that, that is his weakness of, night girls and strippers and hookers and prostitutes and porn stars. Like, that is his weakness. Like, so I was pregnant, nor did I care, or that I thought I cared, but he worked right. Okay, I was our apartment, it was the restaurant, it was the gas station and the strip club, like all in this one of the parking lot. And like, so he worked at the restaurant as a waiter. I think he was a waiter there. So at some part or some time throughout this whatever. He's to go out doing something in the strip club, or selling drugs, or whatever he was doing in the strip club. He was doing something in the strip club. Befriended this girl in the club, one of the strippers, and they eventually started having a relationship. Now, I didn't know anything for a long time, right? I have our child. We moved from that apartment to another apartment. Now, in this time frame, now, remember I said he worked at a restaurant. So I used to go down to the restaurant all the time to get food, whatever, because he used to call me down there. So the people at the restaurant, they knew me, of course. I'm his baby mama, of course. Everybody on the street, like in this area, knew who we were because, they knew who we were. I made myself very known. That is my baby father. I am his baby mother, whatever. I made it very known. So when we moved like up the street, but like maybe 15, 20 minutes up the street to a better apartment before my child was born. We moved it to a better place. And so now at this time we didn't have a vehicle. So I wasn't going to catch the bus from where we lived at to his restaurant anymore. So that was a free for all for him because, again, it was a stripper right next to his restaurant. Now he can have this full-on false relationship, or whatever you want to call this relationship. He can have this full-on other relationship with this other girl without me interfering. Because I'm huge and pregnant, or just had a newborn. I'm not coming out the house and trying to come down to your restaurant for what? On no bus for what? To spend a couple hours with you to get back on the bus to go back up the street? No, I'd rather stay at home. So, he had all the time in the world to hang out with the stripper. The stripper come to his job. He go over there to the strip club, do what he got to do. He do what he got to do. I'm not an interference at all. So, this is another thing. Before I continue on with the story, how do y'all get away with so much lying? I would never understand it. They tell girls anything, and girls believe it. They just believe it. Like they just take their word for face value and believe it. I don't get that. So anyway, so they had their own, relationship or whatever. So apparently it got serious. So me and him is over here. Her and him is over here. So she was dropping him off at our apartment. That's why I said that. How do they get away with lying? So if a girl is dropping you off at your home to another girl, you're not allowed in the house. You're not even allowed to drop them off in the complex. You're only allowed to drop them off on the side of the complex where the wall is, and he walks around. That is a dead giveaway, ladies, that the nigga's lying. Because if I, as he told her, according to her, that we were just living together because I had a new baby. But we're not together. But I just had a new baby. We're not together. So if a man tells you some bull crap like that, oh no, we're not together, we're just living together. Even up until this age, men still say this dumbass line. Oh no, me and baby mama, we're not together, we just living together. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? So if you hear that, if a man tells you that, honey, keep moving. He is with his baby mama. He is with his ex-wife. He is with his current wife. He is with whoever he's living with. That's who he's living with. That's who he's going home to at night. Don't believe the hype when he's saying they're not together. Don't believe it. They are. Moving on. So this relationship they had literally went on for my entire pregnancy. And it all came to a head after I gave birth. It started to come ahead when the day I went into labor. Because he was with her the day that I went into labor. I called his phone because I had went to the doctor. I was just going to a doctor's appointment. Found out that I was in labor. had my child that day. Called him on the phone to let him know, I am in labor. I need you to come up to St. Mary's or whatever, Mountain View. Come up to Mountain View, and I'm delivering baby Trey. So she drops him off at the hospital, and he comes upstairs. We have the baby, etc. We eventually go home, etc. The whole nine. So fast forward, their relationship is still going on. We end up getting evicted out of that apartment. I think Maurice lost his job or something. We end up getting evicted out of that apartment. We end up moving in with my brother. So I picked up the slack. My baby was a few months old. I'm going back to work at the rehab center. And he is full on with this relationship now because I am no longer home. So I am working 8 hours a day. When I come home, he pretty much gives me the baby and leaves. And I get home at like 8, 9 o'clock at night because I have to catch the bus from work to my brother's house downtown. So when I get home, he tries to give me the line, I'm just going to my auntie house. Like I'm stupid. So I knew where his auntie lived. And I knew there's no buses that go up to where his auntie lived at. But I was like, I just have a brand new baby. I don't have a car to follow you. I can't chase you down. But what I can do, I'm going to be smart about this, and I'm going to figure out what the hell is going on and who you fucking. So, eventually, I caused this, he used my house phone to call his cell phone voicemail. And I just watched him one day. And my house phone, something he did not know, when you push redial, it redials every single number that you just put, that you just put in. It redials every single number. So I just waited for him to do what he did. And then once he hung up, I just pushed redial. Grabbed the pen, grabbed the paper, wrote down every single number that appeared on my phone. I went off mind his business. He went on about my business or whatever. And every now and then, I just dial his voicemail. If he didn't pick up, great. That was the point. Don't pick up. I put in his voicemail password, listen to all of his voicemails every day. Then I finally got to this one voicemail that I just loved. This voicemail said, hey baby, just let me know if you're coming over tonight. You know where the key is. Let yourself in. Let me know what you want to eat so I can make sure dinner's ready for you, etc., etc., etc. And I was like, okay. Mind you, we've already had issues in the past with physical assault, abuse, and domestic violence. Now, this is happening in the middle of me going through all this domestic violence stuff, and I'm attending domestic violence classes, right? So, I called the number back, and she didn't answer at first. I left a message. When she finally did call me back, she called me back while I'm sitting in domestic violence class. How ironic is that? So I excused myself out of class. I went into the bathroom and we got to talking. And yeah, she let me know who she was. She was a stripper from the strip club. She's been messing with him for about 10 months, going on 11. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And she's, she started, the first maybe two phone calls that she called me with, it was to piss me off. Because the first time she said something to me, she was like, well, I fuck with him too. He told me he ain't fucking with you. I said, he not fucking with me. And I just had his kid. You think we ain't together? Okay. You think we ain't together and you have to drop him off outside of our apartment? And you think we ain't together? Oh, yeah, okay. So she said to me, well, he ate the other night. And if he came home and kissed you, you just tasted my. Now how do I taste? Girl, I was in that bathroom hot, but I couldn't react because I was already in enough trouble with domestic violence now already. So now you finna make me catch another case on your ass. So I said, okay. I was like, okay, so I'm hot. I ended the phone call with her, right? That day, I ended the phone call. I went back into my class. I finished the class. I went home. So I told my brother when I got home. Again, I tell you I was living with my brother. I told my brother, if he comes here, don't let him in his house. Because if you let him in his house when I'm this pissed off, I'm going to 2-piece his ass on sight. Period. There's no talking. There's no nothing. I'm 2-piece his ass on sight. Don't let him in here. Give him his child. Let him keep going. That's it. We don't need to speak right now. My brother did the exact opposite of what I said. My brother has a big backyard, and I always used to be in his backyard. I came into the house. My baby daddy standing in the kitchen. We do end up doing just like this. I 2-pieced him on sight. Pop, pop. we was banging in that kitchen. I was not. You what? You're lying to her, number one. I just had your kid, number two. You have this full-on relationship, number three, while I was pregnant. You disrespectful. You gonna get your ass whooped. We fight all the way from the kitchen to outside. His auntie is in the truck, waiting on him to come outside with the baby. She see us rumbling in the front yard. She jumps out the truck, and I didn't even notice she jumped out the truck until I realized I couldn't move, right? I'm like, who the fuck is holding me? So I realized his auntie's holding me. I bop his auntie real cool. What do? Fuck off me. Bop. Me and his auntie is fighting in the yard. My other brother runs out the house because he see all this going on. He runs out the house. My brother and my baby daddy outside. Bop. They fight too. Me and auntie fighting too. I mean, we having a family brawl outside in my brother's front yard. They end up eventually getting in the car, calling the police on me. You came to my brother's house. You bitches. You came to my brother's house. Your bitch ass sticking your dick in everything walking, and you got the nerve to call the motherfucking cops? You pussy. Excuse my language. So my brother, the police pulls up. Like, my brother tells me to go into the back room. I go into the back room, grab the baby. I'm like, my baby is 2-3 months old, so he's making all these sounds and shit. I'm like, shut up. They trying to lock your mother up. I'm hiding in the closet. My brother like, she's already going to work. I'm sorry she ain't here, blah, blah, blah. So they pulls off. I end up going to work. My brother keep the baby or whatever. I go to work. I'm hot. This bitch is constantly calling me on everything I love. She's calling me every day, like daily. If he went over her house, she's calling. I just had sex with him right now. We had a threesome. I got a videotape if you want to see it. I didn't want to see that. I'm like, okay, I think she's still trying to piss me off. The point was, I wasn't mad at her. I'm never mad at the girl, because listening to what you're saying, he was just being a typical nigga, having 2 bitches, blah, 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 blah. Lying to one, lying to you, blah, blah, blah. So I wasn't mad at her. My anger was towards my baby father, as it should have been. So, she told me a story, which was a true story. She told me that he used her camera to videotape him with another chick, not knowing that the other chick was me in her video. Like, this day was I think it was either Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or one of them days. Sidebar, baby father had a really romantic side back in the day. I was thinking and just left him or some shit. But back in the day, he used to do some really romantic shit. And this particular day was very extravagant. He went to the Victoria's Secret store and got all these underwear and lingerie and stuff and hid it on top of all the roofs downtown. And he sent me on this scavenger hunt. He got this big old suite in the California hotel downtown. And he had a camera and stuff set up in the room. The tub filled with some bubbles and rose petals and all this stuff. So it was all romantic and stuff. And best night ever. Whole time he's recorded on her video. How disrespectful can you be? And then don't get rid of the footage. You leave the footage on her camera. Like, you don't download it. You don't put it on a laptop or nothing. You leave the footage of us together on your girlfriend's or your other chick's camera. Oh, he was disrespectful. So she tells me this. I didn't even tell her, like, yeah, that's me, whatever. I could have, I should have. But I was like, you know what? You're not even my issue. I know you're trying to make you my issue, but you're not my issue. My baby father is my issue. So I talked to her a few times. The last time I talked to her, I think she got the vibe that I don't have a problem with you personally. So the last time we talked all the way from my job. I had moved from my brother's house to my sister's. And my sister lived way far on South Las Vegas, off of Las Vegas and Warm Springs or wherever the heck I was at. But I was way down past the strip or whatever, stuff like that. So this time, I talked to her all the way on the bus. Did I ride the bus? I either rode the bus or my sister came and got me. I think my sister may have picked me up. And I got to my sister's house and I'm sitting on my sister's patio. And I'm talking to the girl once again. And the girl says, she's telling me some more stuff. I can't remember verbatim what she was saying, but she's telling me some more stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm actually done talking to you. Like, I have nothing else to say personally to you. Anything else that you have to say to me, it really doesn't even matter. I don't even know what it is. I said, but what I will do is, being you talking, all we're doing is exchanging information. Let's get this from the source. And she said, what you got in mind? I said, just stay on the line. I'm going to click over and call my baby father. And I'm going to have a conversation with my baby father. You be silent. He don't need to know you on the phone. He don't need to know you on the phone. I said, I want you to hear what my baby father tells me about you. So you can hear from his mouth. And she said, okay, go ahead. I clicked over, called my baby father. We started having a conversation about it, having a whole argument and stuff. He's the niner from the rooter to the tutor. That bitch, that this, I don't fuck with that old blah, blah, blah. She ain't shit but a stripper, blah, blah, blah. He dogging the shit out of her. But I know in pillow talk, I love you, boo. I love you, boo. But to me, dogging the shit out of her. So she jumps in like, motherfucker, what? Is that what you just said the other night when you was eating this? When you was fucking this? I mean, they started going, he was like, oh, so y'all set me up? So y'all set me up? And then that little bitch gonna hang up the phone. Don't hang up the phone now. Try to call him back. He wasn't answering no more. Oh, now he's not answering me or her. Now he's not answering because now he feel like we did, we played him. Really? Oh, now you can't face the fact because your ass been caught. Now you can't answer the phone because your ass been caught. So, needless to say, at the time, me and my baby father, we separated for a minute because, that moment of infidelity during that time, it changed me. It changed me probably for the worst because it made me not trust men. It let me see men can't be trusted. Not as far as you can throw them. Like, you can't trust their ass. And that put up a sense of I don't ever want to be faithful. I would love to be faithful. Now I'm faithful. But back then, I'd be like, I would never be faithful to any man because y'all have the capability of cheating in your sleep. What you just pulled for months at a time, y'all can cheat anytime y'all want to. How in the hell do y'all do it? How the hell do y'all have the energy to see multiple women? I will never understand it. I did it one time seeing multiple men. They damn near killed me. Why? Because it's too much fucking energy. You got to keep two women happy. You got to keep two women happy. Do you know how hard it is to keep one woman happy? And y'all got enough energy to fucking try to keep two women happy? That's bullshit. I don't understand it. It's too much. Then you have to be lying and trying to, hide this one from this one and hide this one from this one. And, it ain't even worth it. Just be with one chick. You done with that chick, then move on to the next. But seeing multiple women at a time, it's not even worth it. It's just too much work. But men still do it. They still do it. I don't know why you do it. I don't see how you do it, but you still do it. No matter what happens, your bitch is crying at home because you done broke her heart. She, lost trust in you. Then you complaining that she don't trust your ass no more and she won't let the shit die. Why, nigga? Because your ass won't stop cheating. Sorry, I went on another rant. But anyway, that kind of changed me for the worse, because I was never faithful again. Like, I was like never faithful again. Like, you wasn't gonna get me to be faithful after that. It wasn't never gonna happen. Like, you would never be putting me back in that situation where you is cheating on me and I'm not cheating on your ass. You would never have the upper hand on me again. I meant it. I meant every word I said. I meant it. If I want to stay with you after this, that's fine. We can stay together. But just know I'm cheating too. And I'm going to cheat worse. And trust me, I cheated worse. I broke him down. You cheating on the wrong person. Because if I'm going to stay with you, okay, fine. I'll stay with you. But just know I'm never going to be the same after that. After this incident, I'm never going to be the same. I'm not one of these dumb hoes who, like, you know, accept this cheating shit over and over again. And like, you know, I don't cheat. Yeah, okay, don't cheat. You know, that's good for you. Don't cheat. But let him keep cheating on your ass and keep getting your feelings hurt. Okay, if you're going to stay in that, you know, toxic ass relationship and you keep taking that damn abuse, then you go ahead and keep getting cheated on. But I was staying in that toxic ass relationship, but I knew I wasn't finna keep getting cheated on, and your ass not finna get cheated on. You finna feel this shit right along with me. Do you know the shit that I did? Bitch, I was trying to sleep with his uncle just to piss his ass off. I was trying to sleep with his best friend. I was trying to sleep with anybody that I knew that he knew. Two of the people he knew, what he found out I was sleeping with. Broke his ass down. Was fucking a guy and then gave him the telephone while I was fucking him. And the guy was like, well, should I leave? I said, yeah, after we finish. And like, it's going to take him a while to get over here. I'm like, so I became, man, honey, I became lethal. And I didn't give a fuck. One of his friends lived in my apartment complex. Man, his friend was fucking every day. Every time my baby father left. And he would come over. Yeah, make your baby daddy over here. I'm going to let him smoke. I'm come over there and tap that ass. Okay. He'll come to my house and come tap my ass, and then he'll bounce. And if he see my baby daddy with another chick, he will call me and tell me, your baby daddy over here with a chick. That's cool. You just can't, whenever you want to come over here and tap his ass again, please do. I became outrageous, okay? Outrageous. Cheat on me, you're turning me into somebody who you're not going to like at the end of the day. Because I don't know what, you know, I'm going to do exactly what you're doing to me. Whenever you decide, you know, this is what you want to do and you want to be with me and only me, then I'll be with you and only you. But if that's not what you want, trust me, that's not what you're going to get from me either. I'm not going to be faithful to you either. Know that. So I feel, you know, girls who accept that shit is stupid. If there's girls who will leave the relationship, good for them. They have very high self-esteem and pride about themselves. They're going to deal with that shit and they out. But then there's other women who would take that shit and just be crying and shit all the time and let their self-esteem get all low. What is it that about me that he don't like? Why? What can I change? What can I change? They take all the responsibility on them. Fuck that. It's always talking about, you know, how to please them. Fuck that. This is a 50-50 thing. You want this from me? What are you doing for me? You want this from me? What are you doing to help me? That's another video. I'm going on a whole nother rant. I'm going to end this because this video got me hyped today. So I'm going to end this vlog right about here. And I'm going to just say to you ladies out there, smarten up. Don't take this shit from these fucking men. Period. I don't care about the color. I don't care about the race. They cheat on you. Either leave that motherfucking relationship or cheat on their ass back. Give them a taste of what the fuck. Give them a taste of what the fuck they doing to you. And I'm going to end it right there. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. All right. Don't forget to come follow me on my social media. Keisha Reese Robinson on Facebook and Sleepless and Envy on Instagram. All right. Talk to you guys in the next vlog. Bye.